Hey guys, so I want to show you part of my retirement plan here. This is something I just started in the last couple weeks. This is my Robinhood app. If you don't have Robinhood, it's a pretty cool app there you can invest without fees. It's pretty nearly free to use. So I'll do a review on that later, but what I'm doing here is I'm taking my income from my, I have a different YouTube channel, taking the income from that and using it to invest here on Robinhood. And so I'm trying to get passive type income sources, so what I'm looking at is dividend investing. So I've got 3 different shares here that I bought. I've got Consolidated Edison, this guy here, Gorman Roop, and also Coke. So what we're looking at here is I'm looking for what you may have heard of. They're called the aristocrats of dividend, or the kings of dividend. And what those are is stocks that have increased their dividends every year for a certain number of years. For the kings of dividend, it's 50 years. For the aristocrats of dividend, I want to say it's like 25 years. So these are companies that have a good long track record of increasing their dividends every year. So I started out, I was looking for those, and that's why I bought Consolidated Edison, Coke. You got companies here like Hormel, Johnson & Johnson, Kimberly-Clark, Pepsi, ADP, Cintas, Lowe's, on and on. This is a very partial list. But the other thing I found is a couple companies here like Gorman Group and this guy here. This is a water company, and that's on the, believe, let's see, yeah, so you're like looking at like Texas and stuff like that. It's a water utility. These 2 companies here, SJW and Gorman Group, they've increased their dividends every year for a very considerable amount of time. SJW, I want to say, is like 48 years, and Gorman Group 44 years. But they are small cap companies, which means they're not big enough to be considered part of the aristocrats or kings of dividend, but they have a long track record of increasing their dividends. So I decided I wanted to get into those too. Let me show you where I found those at. It was on the Seeking Alpha website. This guy here, top 10 small cap dividend stocks with long dividend histories. So yeah, this is the first one there, SGW Group. So you can see, if you guys want to look on here, I'll post a link to this site down in the description. But I just wanted to show you guys their stock. So what it's been doing for the past long time. So this is Gorman Group. You can see there's not a lot of down, and it's mostly up. And they've got a long history of steady growth. So let's look at SJW. Put it on max. So you can see the same thing here, long steady growth. And so that's what I'm looking for, is long steady growth, and you got that long dividend history. That way you buy the stock, and then every quarter you got your dividend rolling in. You can see down here the dividend yield right now is only at 1.58. Similar here, 1.35, which is not necessarily like a stellar dividend, but you've also got your long consistent growth. So you're getting you're making money on two different areas. You got your stock growth, stock value growth, and then you also are getting that dividend yield that you could, when you come to retirement age, you could live on, or you could, right now what I plan to do is reinvest that into different stuff. So I hope you guys found this video helpful, just to get a little idea of what I'm doing. Maybe if you got any questions or comments, maybe different stocks that you guys have seen that have a long history of dividend growth, and you could post in the comments below and we can share ideas. That'd be awesome. So hope you liked this video, and give it a thumbs up, and thanks for watching.